First on 4, a woman's identity remains a mystery 8 months after her body was found buried on South Padre Island.
Yeah, but now a composite sketch of what she may have looked like is giving new life to the case. Action 4's Daisy Barrera is live at El Mito outside the Sheriff's Department with more.
Marcy Ryan, it all started with an Action 4 News viewer. After this new composite was released, they reached out to Action 4. They sent us pictures and information of a San Antonio woman who they thought it resembled. We then turned that information over to the Cameron County Sheriff's Department. Then they got in touch with San Antonio Police. Now they're working together to try to determine if this body is the body of Carmen Mares, who's been missing since 2007.
Sometimes a black and white sketch like this one is enough to identify a body. But Cameron County Sheriff Omar Lucio tells us this hasn't been the case for a body found on October 10th, 2012, buried on South Padre Island. They've resorted to a more advanced 3D model in hopes this will bring in more solid leads.
By the size of the jaw and the teeth and the socket of the eye, more or less what it will look like. This is just a little more advanced technology, and we think that it's good.
This latest model has sparked the interest of the San Antonio Police Department. Lucio says they are now working with them to try and determine if the woman pictured here is 35-year-old Carmen Magdalena Mares. She went missing after a night out at a sports bar in San Antonio, but Lucio says given the state of decomposition of the body when it was found on the island 8 months ago, the best bet now is DNA testing.
We do have some hair fossils that can do some DNA testing. If San Antonio wants to go ahead and do it, we can provide the particular part of evidence, and because it's kind of costly, okay?
Lucio estimates the DNA testing would cost from $10,000 to $15,000. And although he says they are willing to assist San Antonio police in their efforts, Lucio says there are certain characteristics about Mares and this woman that just don't add up for local investigators. The body found on South Padre Island had tattooed eyebrows. Mares does not.
There's not enough similarities for us to go ahead and do that at the present time. And in fact, we haven't decided exactly because the pathologists have not told us exactly what was the cause of death. They didn't say, well, yeah, this is a homicide. It could have died of natural causes.
Now, Sheriff Lucio says they have gotten a lot of calls that have led nowhere. However, he's still encouraging people to continue calling in with information. He says there is a sense of urgency because the more time passes, the harder it will get to determine whose body this was, because people's memories tend to fade and the information becomes less and less reliable. Again, you can continue calling, and of course, we'll keep you updated with the latest developments. For now, in Olmito, Daisy Barrera, Action 4 News.